Streetcar Joe here with another update of the race car.
Looks like a streetcar to me.
I thought this was on Instagram. Hey, breathe it, Dave. That one. Why you didn't blow them out when you were done?
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is officially crunch time. I know I said it was crunch time in the last video, but it is officially crunch time. We are headed over to Joe's. Got the Braille battery back there. So essentially what we're going to be doing today is redoing the whole entire trunk setup. We've got to get the fuel cell and ice tank combo mounted in the trunk. So we've got to make some brackets for it. So we've got to get that mounted, got to get the battery mounted, and then we've got to take the fuel hat out of the stock fuel tank, put that in the new tank, extend all those wires, which is probably like 8 to 12 wires, get those all the way up front, and then I ordered some longer fuel lines from Lethal Performance. My buddy Logan over there hooked it up. So I wanted to replace the exact fuel lines I had before, the nice Fragola ones. I wanted to replace those with the same exact ones, just longer. So I had to get some longer ones, obviously, to reach the tank in the trunk. And so it sounds like it's not that much work, but there's a lot of work going into it. Plus, we're doing something a little custom back there, which I can't wait to show you guys. And you'll kind of figure out what's going on today. Once we start working on it, you'll kind of get a gist of what we're going to do in the trunk. But essentially, if you guys haven't kept up on the videos, we've got FL2K. Today's Sunday. You'll probably see this video on like Tuesday or Wednesday. But essentially, we've got, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 days, probably 9 days until we actually leave for FL2K. And so we've got to get this done, and I've got a ton of maintenance I need to do on the car. I already did the oil change. I've got to replace the spark plugs, re-gap them. I've got to do the transpan gasket, and there's a lot of other stuff I got to clean up and fix up just to make sure we are good for FL2K. And then we got a 22-hour trek down to Bradenton, Florida. So pretty much, I think the goal is, and I'll talk about it later in the video, but the goal is to get to like Shreveport, Louisiana, which is like 8 hours, and make that our first like stop where we actually sit down, hang out, get some food. And then probably the next biggest stop after that is probably like Tallahassee. I think that's like another 8 hours. Make that like a dinner stop. And then if we're super tired there and don't think we can make it to Bradenton from Tallahassee, which I think, just throwing numbers out, but I think it's like 5 or 6 hours. Could be less, could be more. It's definitely less, probably. It's probably like 4 to 5 hours. But once we get to Tallahassee, if we're too tired to drive that last little leg, then we'll probably sleep somewhere in Tallahassee and then make the last little trek down to Bradenton. So it is a super long haul, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be a good time. And just going to go out and have some fun and make some more hits in the tank. So today we have really got to get a ton of work done though. So I'll see you guys over at Mr. Streetcar Joe's house. Dude, are we gonna blow these other ones up?
I mean, yeah, I don't know why you didn't blow them out when you were done.
Whoa.
I get that one. Don't breathe it, Dave.
The problem is it's I think you got it too hot, man. My wires are right there for the fuel. My wires!
I moved them!
No, you didn't.
God, you're little. You better than grinding them.
I think we should blow this out. It's getting pretty big back here.
I definitely think you should blow that out.
It's not blowing out.
Yeah, just put it all in the center. I don't care. Scrape it all off, put it in the center. I need you to get that last piece on the left there. You want me to heat it up?
Oh, shit. Oh, my doctor. How much you
Got
need?
it. Next done? Oh, I need that. I need that last little
Dude,
left.
you're gonna light those wires on fire.
No, I'm not. Stop.
fuck are you doing?
Get the last one piece off. No, I'm only worried about the one on the left edge of that. Right there, yeah, the left edge of that. See how there's a lip there? I'm only worried on the left side of the
whoa, shit. Not enough?
See, I can't see. Fat head's in the way.
See where that looks?
Yeah, that looks good. You ready? Stop burning your parachute. Not breathe that stuff.
How? What do you want me to do?
You know, I've never actually heated this stuff to take it off. I just guessed. Works pretty good.
Yeah, until you light my car on fire.
You're still complaining, huh?
TX2K round 2 right here.
This needs to be your double. Okay, that's
Hey.
See, look at it come off!
Yeah, that came off in like one day.
Look at that! That's why you bring your street car tools out.
Go right for my lungs.
Let me light that edge on fire again.
It's really hard not to breathe.
Yeah, don't breathe it.
I can't wait to blame you when I have cancer.
Can't have kids.
How far off that lip?
Huh?
How far off the lip?
Babe, put that out. I mean, we need to come right up to there. Oh yeah, you're good. Put that out. Hold on, give me some carb cleaner real quick.
Oh, hell no. Oh, shit. Okay, you can stop recording now.
Oh, that's just my preliminary.
Oh, okay.
That's right where I need to be. Streetcar Joe here with another update of the race car.
Whose?
Yours.
Streetcar.
Yeah, let's see if everyone agrees in the comments down below after they see what falls out of this thing in about 3 seconds.
Oh, watch my trans lines. Wow. That really just happened. Shit.
Oh, there's stuff attached to it.
Yeah, still looks like a streetcar to me.
Wait till I post this on Instagram.
Man, look at my dad. Looking good there, buddy. Oh, wow.
Dave, what are you doing?
Shit. Don't mind me, I'm inside my truck here. Alright, where else do you want this? This corner?
Yeah, that tab. And then you need to do like a strip like right here.
Okay.
Once you get the tab and then hit, well, we'll hold the thing up and you can see where it goes.
Gotcha.
Oh, Dave, what did you do?
It's a lot easier to work on your car when you don't have a trunk.
Is that why you did this?
Ease of maintenance. Alright guys, so you saw that we cut the trunk out yesterday. We just put these brackets in today to hold the actual tank itself. And so Joe's working on all that. We had to cut the pan out and then obviously grind the edges smooth. And we had to take some of the paint off so we could weld to them. But Joe made these brackets. Essentially that's where the tank is gonna sit. And so there's the tank right there with the Davy Craig's pump on it. New battery is ready to go. And got a little bracket that's going to go over here. Also, we added a super nice ground to the roll cage. Shout out Joe. So I have a nice ground on the roll cage. And then I'm currently just dropped the pan of the transmission. And I just took the filter off and cleaned it real good. And so now I'm going to put a new gasket on the pan. Get that bolted back up. And then essentially, once Joe finishes these brackets, we're going to put some trim, and I'll show you guys what we're going to cover this all up with. A lot of people probably think this saves a ton of weight, but we weighed all the stuff that's over there, and it literally weighs like 10 pounds. So really not losing weight by cutting all this out, but really it's going to make the mount a lot nicer for the tank, and it's going to look a lot better back here, and you guys will see what I'm talking about when this is all finished and covered. But really we're losing the weight by having to run less fuel. So that is what we're working on. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the updates on the tank thing. So we did end up cutting the whole rear spare tire tub area out because we're going to make some special brackets back there. Honestly, it literally only weighed 10 pounds, which I knew it wasn't going to save weight. We just literally removed it for ease of access and for maintenance in the future. It'll be easier to remove the tank if we need to get it out of there. So that was the plan with that. It probably looks a little race car-ish, not so much street car back there, but honestly, it didn't even lose that much weight. It's just more for, I think the way that we're going to do this setup, aesthetically, it'll look a lot better. And then, like I said, for ease of maintenance, if we need to remove the tank at any time, it's going to be a lot easier. So we've got a ton of work to do now that we've cut that out. We've already made the brackets for the tank, but there's a lot of finishing work we need to do. We need to weld up the bracket for the battery, which we haven't done yet. And we need to actually weld in the brackets, finish welding them in, probably gusset them as well to give them a little extra strength. And then we need to mount up the tank, make some mounting tabs for the tank to that bracket, and then make sure it's the right height where we want it. And then I'm waiting on some Fragola fuel lines from Lethal Performance. If you guys don't know, I literally buy everything through Lethal Performance. My buddy Logan over there, Logan and Jared are awesome people. I have a discount code in the description below if you guys want to order some stuff from them. The only things I don't order from them is BMR suspension, and that's because I also have a discount code strictly through BMR suspension, which you can also find in the link. But anyways, got some fuel lines we're waiting on and a few other things. But I did get the new Transpan gasket on. I'm crossing my fingers that it does not leak. So hopefully it doesn't leak this time. But we got that in there, and I just need to go get some trans fluid, and then we just got to start putting everything back together. And so in the next video, you guys will see, hopefully, we get the car mostly back together and you can kind of see the finished product. But hopefully, guys, enjoyed that video. FL2K Prep Part 3, I believe. I will see you guys on the next one.